years ago, Beleil Rosh Hashana, I expressed a thought on my Bismedish, and I want to share it with you. We stand before Kodesh Baruch Hu and say, Rabbeinu Shalom, we were Mekayim the midst of Shemitah Sofim. And in many sources, Bavli, Yerushalmi, the Medrash, Chazal say, Kodesh Baruch Hu in a way is Mekayim the mitzvah Torah. And I said, Rabbeinu Shalom, we were Mishamet our chayves, please do the same. We owe you money. We owe you our life. We owe you everything we have. But will you please be Mekayim the mitzvah of Shomait kol bal mashiyodo, lo yigois esrei eyu. Sometimes we use the principle. Hillel gave us the principle. You don't have a principle, Rabbeinu Shalom. Hillel wasn't attacking a principle for you. So please, will you forego your loans? Will you let us go and don't demand payment? Halavai. It's a feeling, it's a thought, but I don't know. These are Yemei Din. Mi yiskelo fonechu bedin. Could anybody be zoiche bedin? So we try to be ma'orer rachamei shamayim. Kodesh Baruch Hu should not judge us bedin. And one of the greatest segulas is Loi bechesed veloi b'masem bonu lefanechu kidalem v'charoshem defakno dlosecha korav Hashem lenish berei leiv bezdakei ruach yoshia. Anova, shiftless, brokenheartedness. Korav Hashem lenish berei leiv. I said a thought many times, and that's my favorite slichus word. And last week I already shared this word with many different shiurim that I gave. One of the most important sections in slichus is Misha Onel Avrom Avinu Bahara Maria Hu Yanenu. Why do we say this is so important? Because it's in the Mishnah, all the way back to the Mishnah Masechet Tanis. So we have a glorious list of giants of yore. Misha Onel Avrom Avinu Bahara Maria Yitzchak Bekedel Yanka Bebeisel LaMoshe B'Chorev LaAram B'Machta LeShmuel B'Mitzvah Daniel B'Goy V'Aroyes Hananya Mishol V'Azariah B'Kivshen U'Eish Eliyahu B'Har HaKarmel, all the giants. Misha Onel Lahem Ya'anenu. Do you really think so? Or you're just out of your mind? Do you really think you deserve the same treatment as Avram, Yitzchak, Yaakov, Moshe, Aaron, David, V'Shloima? Where are they and where are you? Does this make sense, what you're saying? You responded to Avram Avinu, why don't you respond to me? And then you cap it all off and you say, Misha Ona L'Kol HaTzadikim V'Chasidim V'Atmiyim V'Yishorim U'Yanenu. Would you care to explain exactly which category do you fit in? You consider yourself a chosed or a tzaddik or a yosher or a tomim? Where are you? Then we turn to Aramaic. Why? The Gemara Shabbos Yud Beis says that Malachim don't understand Aramaic. So those Malachim, their job is to bring the tefillas, our praise for HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And they examine those tefillas. They analyze this and they filter them. But they don't understand the Aramaic. And in Brochus Daf Gimel, Tosfos explains, whenever we want to talk to HaKadosh Baruch Hu in the most personal, the most intimate way, we talk in Aramaic. We don't want anyone to be in the room. So even a king or a prince, an emperor, a prime minister, the CEO of a huge company, he has his deputies, he has his secretaries, he has many mishamshim. But when his children come in and they want to talk to him, he would ask everyone to leave the room. With his own family, he has an intimate relationship. So when we want to talk to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and no one else should intervene, we talk in Aramaic. So after saying all those magnificent names of all the giants of our heritage, we turn to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and we mean to say to Bnei Shalom, we're not crazy, we're not insane, and we're not arrogant either. We say what we are told to say. We pray what we're taught to pray. We say what our forefathers have been saying for thousands of years. We mention all those great names because we want to invoke Schus Avos and Chazdei Avos, Beglal Avos Toshia Bonim. But we know who we are, and we know where we stand. And all our hope, all we have to offer is Rachmona De'ona La'aniyei Aneinu. Nothing more. We're poor, we're broken-hearted. Rachmona De'ona L'Tvirei Libo. Rachmona De'ona L'Maki Chayrucho. Hu Ya'aneinu. Kedalem V'Charoshim Defaknod L'Sechu. Stretching out our hands like an oni, like a schnorrer. Please help. Please. So the Zohar says there are only 3 personal prokim in Sefer Tehillim. Tefillah LeMoshe, Tefillah LeDavid, and Perek Kuv Beis in Tehillim. Tefillah LeOni ki Yadov, V'lefnei Hashem yishpoich sichoi. Tefillah LeOni taps Tefillah LeMoshe and Tefillah LeDavid. It is the closest of all the 3. Kroivo lehiskabel. Tefillah LeMoshe is awesome. It is the tefillah of Moshe Rabbeinu. Zichru Torah Moshe Avdi. David was the greatest davener, the greatest mishoirer, Ne'im Zemiras Yisrael. But Tefillah LeOni comes before both Tefillah LeMoshe and Tefillah LeDavid. Tefillah LeOni ki Yatov v'lefnei Hashem yishpoich sichoi. Rachmona De'ona La'aniyei Aneinu. Sefer Yesodeu Avoda brings that Reb Moshe Mikubrin used to say that Reb Monela was a great chassid. Who was that Reb Monela? I did some research. He was a chassid of the great Maggid of Mezrich. Reb Monela used to say, when I daven Shabbos and I say, B'fi Yeshom Tisroim, Am Efsisa Tzadikim Tismaral, U'v'nech Shoyin Chasidin Tishkadosh, V'kerev Kedoshim Tisaral, I don't find myself, because I'm not a Yosha, I'm not a Tzadik, I'm not a Chosed, and I definitely am not a Kodesh. But when I say, U'v'mekalois Rivavois Amcho, Beis Yisrael, that is where I belong. I'm one of those. I'm one of the multitudes. I'm one of the thousands that have no face and no name. They're just out there. I am one of Mikhail Yisrael Beis Yisrael. And Reb Moshe Mikubrin quoted Reb Monela, and he added on, and I myself, I don't feel I belong even with Mikhail Yisrael Beis Yisrael. But when I go on to say Shekein Choivas Kol Hayetzurim, that is where I fit in. Amongst all the other creatures of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, somewhere between the birds in the sky and the fish in the river, somewhere between Atzei Hayar and Esav Hasoda, Sheken Choivas Kol Hayetzurim. That is where I belong. So when we approach Rosh Hashana and Aseh Yemei Tshuva, we feel so small and so inadequate. One of those huddled masses. Kedalem v'charoshim, defakned lo secho, lo b'chesed v'lo b'masa. And we plead with the Kodesh Baruch Hu. Tefillah LeOni ki Yatov v'lefnei Hashem yishpoich sichoi. Rachmona De'ona La'aniyei Aneinu. Rachmona De'ona L'Tvirei Libo. Rachmona de'ona lemekichei rucho ya'anenu. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu mismara rachamim. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, Ohaveim nidav. I will love them, and I will respond to their prayers. I want to wish you all from the depth of my heart, Eksiva v'chasim etoiva b'sifron shel tzadikim gemurim. This should be a year of nachas, of good health, of simcha, simchas chayim, and shefa. And we should be zoicha to hear bekorov kol shoifa shel Moshiach tzedkeinu b'mehero v'yomeinu amen. A good gebencht yor, Eksiva v'chasim etoiva.